English, and welcome to another edition of Shooting Plink. Today we're going to be using the M4. Don't get scared and get your knickers in a twist as some sort of assault rifle, because what it is, it's a Crosman M4 177. I'll give you a clue, it's an air gun. That's right. It shoots both pellets and BBs. It has a rifle barrel about 16 inches long, weighs around 3.5 pounds, not too much. It's got adjustable sights that go on, plenty of Picatinny rails as you can see, and it's got a magazine in here, and I'll show you this. This is not a real magazine. It's a storage compartment. A lot of this stuff on here does not work, such as your charger bolt, that don't work. It's just real good ornaments is what it is. And down here is a cross bolt safety, and right now of course it's safe. You can't see the little indication, but it is. If it went right over here, it would be ready to fire. This right here, overall length is around 31 inches, something like that. But then you can bring it out and you got about 34 inches, so pretty comfortable distance on shooting. Now, how do you charge this up? Is it CO2? That's probably what a lot of you would think. No, it's a pneumatic pump, multi-pump right here. That's what you do. You cock it right here. And now I'm going to show you what you do on magazines. As far as the BBs go, you have a spot right over here that you flip open. Doing this backwards is hard to do. You see the hole right here. I would suggest you use like a little funnel to do it with. And you fill that up. That's your reservoir. That holds about 350 BBs. Then up here, you see this right here, this little latch thing. Okay, you push that forward. Now what you do is you put it down, you shake it around and that, and this whole thing here, you can see it looks like a perforated edge. That'll fill up with your BBs. That's your actual BB magazine. Once you get them into place, you go down here and you get a hold of this, and you shut it off just like that. Right now we don't have any BBs in there, and I'm not going to put a lot in, because you don't want BBs in there if you're going to be shooting pellets. So we're probably going to shoot the pellets first. Now, how do you load a pellet in this? It's not a single, well, it is and it isn't. You have a magazine that inserts right into here, and that's what I'm going to show you. That magazine is right in here. You got a little storage compartment, you can see in there. Right here in the middle, that's the magazine for inserting in here. And over here is the adjustment tool. Now that adjustment tool is just like any of your other rifles that you'd have with this sort of a sight. It's right up here and it screws down, and right over here you got this screw, and this adjusts it for the windage. So you got your elevation and you got your windage, and we've done a lot of diddling around with that. And like I said, I'll show you this in just a little bit. We've done a lot of diddling around as far as sighting this thing in, and I'll show you. Here's the cans, and I figured, okay, it's ready to go after I shot this one. This is the grouping I had. Blew the hole right in it, as you can see. And this one, I started getting them right down here in the center. I thought, okay, she's ready. And I've waited a few days, and now we're going to actually take this, shoot it, and show you how it works. And we've got some of our cardboard insert things that come out of the toilet paper rolls, the big industrial toilet paper rolls, and we've also got what I call a Judy Norquist can. Jim Norquist, her husband, he brought it to me and he says, try these. I usually shoot these. They're a women's shaving cream type thing. Anyway, what we do now is I'm going to show you on this magazine right here. You take this out of here. There it is. That's the magazine. It's only 5 rounds, which I thought was kind of odd. And you need this magazine for both the BBs and the pellets. And I'll show you why. Put this, well, we don't need that out, so we'll just put it back in there. There we go. Okay. This goes in only one way. It goes in from this side, and there's a little slot area. You can see this up here. That goes into the slot that's in there. Now, I said you use it for both. Okay, you load this with pellets, just like this. Put all your pellets in here. And then you take this and you put it in one at a time. Stick it right in there. You wait for it to click, or at least you can't till you cock it back here. You got to cock that back, and then you can put your pellets in. And you put in there, it clicked. Okay, that's the first pellet that you got. and then you keep going. Now when you're going to use BBs, I'll show you what you do here. Wait for that jet to go over a little bit. We push this forward, as you can see, there, until that tab gets there, and you see it over here. Now there's a middle hole there, and that middle hole is what's for the BBs, so that you can take this and put it back and forth like this and load BBs. Otherwise there'd be nothing to hold those to run them in with. So what we're going to do first though, is we're going to take this back out, and I'm going to push it on through. I'm going to pull it out on this side. We're going to load this with pellets, and I'll show you how you do that. Okay, here's the magazine. And we're going to use some pellets that I haven't used. So this ought to be interesting. These were not the ones that I sighted in with. These are Norma pellets, and they're right there. They're called Golden Trophy. They're a domed pellet. So accuracy-wise, they're supposed to be better. Well, will they, since we got it? Now, you want to make sure you put them in the right direction. You don't want to put them in over here. You put it in here, and you just plug them in, just like that. That's all you do to it. And like I said, there's only 5 rounds. You just plug each one in. Right there. There, that's the middle hole. Now that's the middle hole. That's the one that you're using for when you're running your BBs in. Put it there. They just click right into place, so you don't. It's a no-brainer as far as how far you put them in. And looking at them like that, you know, they're skirted, so you're ready to go. So now, what we'll do, put those over here. Got the gun here. You take that, put it up here so you can see. And I stake this, and this right here, that goes right into that groove right there. We push it in, and this is already pulled back. You push it in until it clicks. It's kind of awkward doing it this way. There we go. There, it clicked into place. Okay, I got my first round there. Now when I push that forward, that just pushed a round in. This is still unsafe, and we're going to pump this up. And to pump this up, you can see right here, you got that. Well, you go a full extent, clear up like this, come down. Okay, that's one pump. We're going to put more in that. And by the way, you should never put any less than 3 pumps in this, and never put any more than 10. Over pumping it is not going to do a blasted thing for you. So you want to make sure you pump them up. And what do you say we go down here to probably about 7 yards first? Then we're going to come back here to 10 yards, but we're going to pump this up about 5 times, and we're going to fire it down here at 7 yards, and we'll see how it works. Okay, you're down here with me at 7 yards. We're going to try to take out that can first. I'm going to telescope this out. And another thing that I've done too, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but up on the front sight I've painted that white. It's hard to see this thing otherwise because they're black. So let's try to take out that can and see if that'll work. Got to take safety off. Yeah, we got the other thing too. We'll take a look at that because I don't think there are any holes in that. By golly, that worked. We're going to pump this up again to 5 times. I think that's going to, I don't know, is that 5? And we push this in again, pull it back, cock it, push this into the next pellet. There we go. That's 5 times, I guess, and knocked it over. Let's go back to 10 yards and try this. And I'm going to have to remember to push that forward, too. I actually forgot to put the round in at first. So, well, let's try this and get back there to 10 yards, and we'll see how we do. And I'm going to take a look at that can, too, while we're at it. Okay, I said there were no holes in this. I think there were. Because I'm sure it hit right here, right in that spot, just about dead center middle. Because it's got a nice shiny spot where it just hit, and it's got the rounded dome, so that's where it hit. And I mean, that's a pretty good hit to do that, because with 5 pumps, that's not bad. I just put 7 pumps in this, and we're going to shoot that from 10 yards there down to there. We're going to put this can back up there. Yeah, zoomed you in just a bit, as you can see, and I'm going to get back here in 10 yards, and we're going to see just how this thing works. Well, by golly, I hit it. Now that's not too bad, because this is actually it's 10 meters here. It said 10 yards, but I've got this set up for a regular air gun at 10 meters, and that hit a pretty good whack. So let's take a look at the can. If you'll notice, the can did the same thing it did before, kind of like a bowling pin. Knocked the thing over and got the other one. Let's take a look at that can before I start doing any more shooting. It went down and got the can, and it went all the way through. Because remember, there was a hole up here, and there was the dent that I said down here was what we did before with the 5 pumps. That was 7 pumps from 10 meters, put a hole all the way through the can. There's where it came out. So that's not too bad. Now we're going to do some more plinking here because I got a few more rounds, and we're going to plink those the rest of those cardboards off and see how that works. With the 5 on that other cardboard, it went almost through. That's a very, very heavy cardboard, I know. So I'm going to put this can down. I'm going to make sure that that thing is clicked into position and the safety on when you go to pump. Okay, we put 7 in. Now I'm not even going to go with 10 because this thing's been doing, I mean, as you can see, it did real well with 7. So let's see what we do again with 7 pumps. There, hit it. Okay, just for the heck of it this time, I put 10 pumps in, and we're going to shoot the one that has the hole in it from when we were shooting at 7 yards. So let's try it with 10 pumps, and I actually got my wrong glasses on, so I'm kind of seeing a blurry sight, but by golly, this thing's still doing it, so that's not bad. We got it. Now we're going to compare that, see what it looks like. We picked up the target, and you can see here, this right here is where with the 10 pumps. This is with the 5 and up at 7. So about the same thing. It tore right through it. So, and these are heavy. You can see they're a very, very heavy cardboard. But naturally something like a pellet, and again, this is that dome pellet. As I said, it's a target pellet, and it's not doing too bad. To me though, it kind of flew because I was sighting, I don't know, I might have had the sight up a little bit. Like I said, I got the wrong pair of glasses on. I don't have my regular shooting glasses, but still, that's right down the middle, as you can see. It isn't off the side, so it's readjusted well for windage. It's run pretty doggone good, and I'm very impressed with that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try a few BBs. Not a whole lot. I don't want to load that reservoir with 350 BBs. And then we're going to see what it will do with these others. And we're going to shoot a Judy's can again too. By the way, I wanted to show you this first. Here's the other cardboard one that we shot at. It's just about a dead center hit. And so like I said, that is right on. It was just a went up, and it went all the way through too. So not too bad. This thing is, I think, is a great target shooting. Yeah, you could do it. You score pretty good on target. But for plinking, I think this thing's going to be fantastic and a lot of fun too. And with that pneumatic multi-pump, hey, that's great because you don't have to worry about any CO2 or anything of that sort. So let's get those BBs loaded, and I'll show you how to do that, by the way. Okay, you can see right here, this is where you take that and slide it over. You got to get it out of the way. You slide it this way, just like that. Now here's a regular old funnel, and it fits that hole perfect with that little thing like that. But we're not going to do the deal of where you would hold this and pour these BBs in. Because like I said, we're not going to put that many in. So all I want to do is just put a few. But I wanted to show you how you do this, where you do it, just like I showed you on that other one. And we also have to, let's see how many we got here. Make sure I got 5 BBs. Got 6. What the heck? We'll live dangerous. We'll put 6 in, huh? Now, stick that there. And get these BBs around so that I can do that. Now, how it would be to do it like this. I haven't tried this. Yeah, there's only 6 of them. There you go. Yep, I did it. Dumped them right in. Okay, there's 6 BBs in there. Now, what we do, as I said, and I don't know if I can do this up high where I can show you, but I'm going to try. This right here, we unlock this right there, like that. Now, we're going to bend this over, and we're going to try to get them in there. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all 6 went right into there. Now, to stop those from going back into the reservoir, what we do is we click that shut, just like that. Now, here's your magazine. And we got to put this into here far enough. So we got to pull this up. There. Just like that. Put that there and there. And now we got that middle hole in there. A BB has come down here to where I pull that back. There's a little magnetic thing on the front of that. And that BB will push through there, which I don't think you can actually see, because I can't even see it where I'm at. And I think we've got a BB in here. I'm hoping. We're going to fire and we're going to find out. So let's get around here. Again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go up to 7 yards and then we're going to move back to 10. And we're going to put that in here. We're going to see if we've got a BB in here. Yep, we did. And we hit the can. So that wasn't too bad for 5 pumps. And let's do that again. And we're going to load another one. Okay, now we're going to take out one of the cardboard ones. Oops, sorry about that. I bumped you. We're going to go after that cardboard one to the right. But yeah, that last BB with 5 pumps did not go into there. That one did. That hit it. But it didn't hit it hard. You could see that. So let's go back to our 10 meters. And we're going to put a few more pumps in there. And I'm going to set that can back up too. See if we can hit it. Alright, what I've done is just like we did before. I put 7 pumps in to see what it'll do from this distance of 10 meters. And do it with one. And let's try for one of them cardboards. Still going to try 7 pumps instead of 10. Yeah, it hit it. You can see that it hit it because it moved it. I'm going to go get that. We're just to see. I don't really think it penetrated, but we're going to see what it did. This is a total shocker. It did penetrate, and it was not that bad of a shot because just about where I was aiming. Right there, dead center both ways, is right on place, and take a look. It went through, right there. That's the only hole in this, and that's what I hit, and it just evidently didn't hit it quite that hard. And that was with 7 pumps. So if we put 10 in, the amount of BBs, I'm going to load another BB back in there. We're going to put 10. And we're going to see what it will do as another one. Well, I zoomed in again, and I also found out that we now have 2 BBs because I loaded one and I noticed there was one already in there. So we've got a couple of them we can play with. And we're going to go up to 10 pumps and see what it does with that can. But we got 10 pumps in this thing. Put the safety off. Put one line. Let's see what she does. Yeah, it definitely hit the can. You're going to be anxious to see just how that did penetrate, because that hit that can pretty hard. You can see that. Now let's try that cardboard one again. The same one that we shot before, which is just to the left of the can. And we're going to do that one at 10. Okay, we got 10 pumps in it. And we're going to move back here and buy our shooter's choice bag and see how we're doing. Okay, we got 10 pumps. Let's go down and get that stuff and we'll see how things are. Alright, I went down and I picked everything up. This actually didn't do a whole lot different. I did shoot over here. I knew I was shooting a little higher because I put the sight up. Could not see it. I should have gone out and got my other glasses. But I did hit it. Knocked it over. It looks like it tore out a little bit more. So with those 10 pumps, it did make a difference there that much. We didn't do that much on this can, but I really can't tell you exactly where it hit. I have my suspicions that it hit here because there's a piece of paint knocked off and not much damage. I didn't think a BB would do much to this, and obviously it didn't because we really can't find it. But the pellets definitely chewed through it. So, you know, there's a lot of things there as far as how well this gun shoots. Not bad once you get the sights adjusted. Now these sights are removable, and since you have all of these rails, because you got a rail up here, you got a rail there, you got a rail here, you can put different things on. If you really want, you could put a laser sight on down here or even up here. You could put a red dot up here if you wanted. Pretty much sky's the limit, just like any gun that's got rails on it. And that's the way with this. But me, I prefer, just for the heck of it, to have the good old open sights like these. Get them adjusted well, which I have, and shoot that way. Now another thing, you do have another option on this. They have one that has the handle, the carrying handle that sights through. You can use that one too, and that's a little bit different. Again, it's the same gun, just a different sight. Rear sight is a carrying handle, just like the old M16s had. But this is collapsible, as you can see. And there's not much else to say about this, except that, well, I did get this on sale, by the way. I got this for, what was it, $26, something like that. Yeah, Crosman had them on sale, and so, yeah, they didn't send this to me. This is one that I bought myself. And I seen it on sale, and I thought, you know, what the heck? Might as well get this one, do a shoot and plink. I do like this little storage thing down here, like I showed you, where you can put your magazine in it. And by the way, there is room, if you can see in there, you can put 2 magazines in there. So, which might not be a bad idea. You might want to have one already preloaded, have this one preloaded, and you got 10 rounds in like that. So not too bad of an idea. But if you want one, something for fun, especially if you can get it on sale like I did, I would definitely recommend this Crosman M4 177. Pretty nice little gun. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.